Right, I want us to have a look at these three equations, right? My main point here is the domain. Right? At grade 10, a domain, remember, our graph does not shift sideways, right? It can shift up and down, right? So, for that reason, our domain is always going to be one and the same, right? Why? Because our asymptote is our vertical asymptote is not shifting. This thing is not shifting left to right. Né? So what we need is to say the domain x is not going to be equal to 0, right? That is the domain. It means if you write it like this, x is not equal to 0. We are saying x can be anything but not 0, right? Why not 0? Because if you put 0 here, this thing becomes undefined, right? Another way of writing it, you can say x less than 0, meaning all the other numbers less than 0, or x greater than 0, right? And all the numbers that are bigger than 0, right? Meaning the values of x that can satisfy this equation, right? Remember, the issue here it can't be 0, it must not be 0, right? So your domain will be x is not equal to 0, or you can say x less than 0 or x greater than 0. You mean one and the same thing, right? Or another way of writing it, maybe you can say x can be a real number, right, from negative infinity up to 0, union 0 up to infinity, right? This is one and the same thing, right? So if they ask you a domain at grade 10, please, whether that's 2 marks, but I think it would be wise, it would be a mark, please don't just leave that space open, write one of these. That would be your domain.